Hey guys, what's up? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. As you may already know, Valkyrie Anatomia is closing its services by the end of August. This comes with a very sad news because I really love this game. I tried to make it more popular by creating videos. It was very important to me as an individual to try to make better content as a YouTube creator. I also got to know a lot of good people on the communities, on Reddit, on Discord, and I would take those friendships with me along the way. But this game was also very nice to have a good story. I loved this game mostly for the story, getting to know a little more about the different characters that appeared on the other games. This game has an original story that tries to tie up with the first and the second one. So most of the time, it was a pleasure to play this game. But this game was not without its faults. It had a very predatory gacha model, bad hates, bad free incoming of gems, having to summon for both characters and weapons. Characters needed to be summoned twice and now thrice, 3 times for a character, 5 times for a weapon. There was not many things for you to do on the game besides just the same basic combat. There was not many strategies, and so the game was also released 3 years after it was launched on Japan, and by the time it got here, there was a lot of competitivity and the game didn't try to change to appeal to a wider audience. So we all know that these are faults for the developers. They didn't want to adapt, but I still love this game. I still wanted to check the story chapters every time they were released. I still love to see my characters attacking, the purify attacks, the animations, because it's still something that I kind of remembers me of my childhood. Valkyrie Profile was one of the most important games in my childhood. It was a very good game with the dual teams. They talk about death, talk about pain, about revenge, about love, and about hate. All those things are something that we learn as individuals, and also changes how we see games. Games were always about just fantasy stories about the chosen one defeating the bad wizard. But this time when I played Valkyrie Profile, I kind of felt how the characters felt as well. I know that they were trying to communicate with the audience, with the players, and how life can be different than you expect. And sometimes there's some tragedy. But the game was also good because looking at the tragedy of other people's, looking on story, a story reinvents itself, we learn. But that's it, guys. We understand that all gacha games, all games as services will have to end. Someday they will have to end. Nothing is forever when a game is about services. Valkyrie Anatomia was a game like that. So I always try to help the community. I always try to get this game to be more known. But it's been a while since I was expecting this shutdown, actually. I think it was around February when I know I was looking on the numbers of the Valhalla assaults and I was thinking, well, it's just not so many people playing anymore. There are new gachas being released. They don't want to change enough to make this game more free-to-playable or just not as much predatory, because a lot of people were complaining by not having access to 2 times speed on the game since launch. It was 1 year, a whole year of people complaining about a lot of stuff that was never changed. But on the same time, people still stick it. The people that loved the Valkyrie Profile series kinda didn't want the game to end because they don't know if they will ever have a chance to play a different title on the series. Square Enix is only making new Final Fantasies, and a lot of franchises that were impressive, amazing, are just getting forgotten by the time. So this is why a lot of you guys stick to the game, even though it was not perfect. It was our only way to experience Valkyrie Profile in such a way. So this is why this video is a little sad. I know there's no other way to do this because it hurts when you have to leave. It hurts when you have to move on. But I think everyone should have a good moment on this game. Everyone have good memories of how they played it and how they got to defeat special bosses and they learned more about the lore. They experienced through gameplay. how they got lucky when summoning or things like that. I know a lot of people will just love these memories, but the end is the end. We have to accept that, and I just come here to say some stuff about the game and how my channel will move towards another stuff. I try to make some content for Valkyrie Anatomia and even for the Valkyrie Profile series, but the game and the series is just so much niche on the market that it just means that it was never easy. I was working like 5 months of content to not even reach $100. So I really wanted to be a YouTube content creator, but just following up Valkyrie Profile and Valkyrie Anatomia will never be enough. But I just kept doing. I never left this community. I never stopped making things. But recently I was not so more enjoying the game by itself. I still enjoy the story, but the game itself was getting a little too repetitive. And it's just like with all gachas, there will be a moment that we'll get tired of. Games are sometimes not meant to be played forever. The gachas are like this, they want you to keep playing and playing and playing. But in order to save Valkyrie Anatomia, or at least just save the content, you guys already know. I record all the story, all the events, and all the tidbits about the game, especially based on where there's dialogue, where there's a story for you to watch. There's some playlists on my channel that you can watch through the whole story again. It's even better than watching on my channel than with the game, because you won't have loading screens. So this game will still be forever on my channel. I'm be always grateful for everyone that subbed to my channel, because it was through Valkyrie Anatomia that I got to 1,000 subscribers. A lot of people helped me with that, even though I was not so good on making content. I was not so good at trying to communicate. But I got better with time. I still will be releasing stuffs about Valkyrie Anatomia till the game closes. So we'll have some things. I will just try to make some squads to celebrate the best characters that I love it. Try to defeat the latest challenges as well, because they will be releasing some new stuff. But the end will come. You have to understand, you have to accept, and you will have to move on from this. What we learned from here is just that do not believe a game is forever. No game will be forever. And just try to get fun while you are on this. If a game tries to become a job, just like wanting you to be playing this game like the whole day or things like that, maybe you are not having fun anymore. Try to evaluate that. No game is better than just having fun with your life. This game sometimes did that to me. And this is also why this game was not so popular. Way too many events when a company wanted to release almost 4 years of content in a single year. I think you will know the signs when this happens in the future. If they decide to release another old game, try to see if it's worth of your time because of that. I still know that even though you love a franchise, you will still try a new game or things like that. But sometimes it got me thinking, I'm here trying to make this game more popular, also trying to build my community towards that. But I can still play the original games. They are here forever. They will never go away. So I will try to make videos about the original series again and play those games again to have better memories, remember my nostalgia feelings. But on the end of the day, you will have to move on. But I hope you guys stick with this channel, because it will still be releasing content before the game shuts down, and I'll be talking about the older stuff. I already moved on to play also other games. I was playing War of the Visions, but War of the Visions is actually something that I'm thinking about quitting as well. I'm playing Romancing Saga Universe. I'm having a blast of fun on that game. War of the Visions is a little predatory as well, even more than Valkyrie Anatomia in my opinion. So when a game becomes a job or things like that, you have to reanalyze if it's worth of your time. But most of my time on Valkyrie Anatomia was worth because of the community. I'm very thankful, everyone. I will not be mentioning names here because I will forget someone, and if I forget someone, it won't be fair to everyone. But, well, I will just show you the image here. developers just showed us this image on Facebook. They are saying that the events will keep coming at least until July. So the service will end on August. They will not post anything on August, simply because they probably already have all the posts planned. They already moved on from this as well. There will be at least 1 or 2 employees taking care of the game, so it doesn't shoot down before expected. But guys, there are some people asking if they should move to the Japanese version. I won't be doing this. There's only one way that I can think about trying to play the Japanese version, and if I can't do some translations on the fly just to finish the story mode before that game shuts down as well. So the Japanese version of this game is also not so successful as people think. Moving out to Japan may not be so good. May also have the same feelings when that version shuts down. I'm not saying that it will happen or not, but I'm just warning you. Maybe it's time to move on from gacha games to some people, because some of them only play the gacha because of Valkyrie Anatomia, because they love the series and they trying to just comprehend that. So, well, this is it guys. Please stay up with the channel. You can say what you want here on the comment sections. Try to tell your best memories of the game. Try to talk about a video that you still remember that we released it on this channel. And if you still be here to celebrate the end of the game, we can celebrate that with some good stories as well. Doesn't have to be all about sadness, all about the ending, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching this video. We see each other on the next one. Bye.